Hello everyone, I'm Elitza. I'm the 27-year-old founder and CEO of IVORY Paper Co., which is a multi-million-dollar stationery business. And I've been doing these budget videos on social media for a few months now, and you guys have loved them. But I never have enough time because Instagram and TikTok are short-form content to really dive into my budget and just share exactly what was spent and why and what's going on. So we're gonna do that together right now. So this is my budget planner for my company, IVORY Paper Co., and I use it every single month to just keep track of all of my expenses, and I love being able to look back and flip through at all of the past months. So in the month of May, which is the month that just ended, I ended up spending $29,765 for me and then my entire family, which is my 2 daughters and my husband. And let's break that down category by category. The first section in the monthly budget overview is the personal and fun section. And in that category, I have dates and shopping first. My husband and I try to go on a date every other week, at least a few times a month, just get out of the house, just me and him, and spend some one-on-one time together. And that came out to be $329. And then we spent $2,000 on miscellaneous shopping. We have a podcast subscription for $10. My husband got a haircut for $35, which I think is so insanely cheap. I keep telling him he needs to pay his barber more. I'll put the whole breakdown on the screen here so you can see. I will say that this month our groomer appointment was $190, which is a lot more expensive than it typically is, but that's because I had to pay a $50 fee for a missed grooming appointment. So I'm never doing that again. Moving into the transportation category, when I first started posting my budget videos on social media, I would get so many questions about why is my car payment $853 a month? So yes, that is the first expense in this transportation category, is my car payment of $853. I drive a 2023 Volkswagen Atlas and I have the captain seats and leather and I love it. I love my car so much. I went from having a sedan to having this big car, and I genuinely don't know how I fit all of my kids and belongings and all of our stuff in that car before. Next in the transportation category, we have gas. Gas came out to be $361, which is pretty reasonable for us. We do drive a lot and we are a one-car family. We have a car wash subscription, which is $36 every single month, and then we spent $15 on a single Uber. My husband and I do not own a home. We don't want to own a home, but that's a whole separate video, at least not right now. But our rent for this month was $3,102. The reason our rent varies from month to month is because a lot of our utilities are grouped into our rent by our property. So they just we'll get our water bill or our heat and they'll put it into our rent price, so it varies month to month. Our Spectrum does come out of our account, and that was $87, and that's just for Wi-Fi in our apartment. Another one of our biggest expenses every month is insurance. We spend $1,445 a month on health insurance for me, my 2 kids, and my husband, and I think that's ridiculously high, but you'll have to let me know what your insurance premiums are every single month and if mine's kind of in the right range. For car insurance, I think it's really affordable. It also has our renter's insurance, which we do have a really high renter's insurance because we have a lot of property that I want covered in our insurance, like jewelry, bags, things like that. And that came out to $129 every single month. Okay, let's break down the food category because again, this is a big category for us. Groceries came out to be $11.55. We eat out a lot. We always say that we're gonna try to be better about cooking meals at home, but we are so busy between the kids' activities and just work that by the time it's the end of the day, the last thing I wanna do is cook every single night, and same for my husband. So this month was actually pretty decent, but there have been some crazy months where our fast food spend's been over $1,000, and I'm just grateful that May was not that way. We did spend $179 on coffee, but that does include our auto renewal of our Nespresso pods that get delivered to our house every 2 weeks. And then we spent $248 on DoorDash, which is really good for us, cheers. And then we spent $429 on fast food. So that's anything that we pick up or we're eating at Chipotle or things like that. The other category by far is outrageous. So if you don't like big dollar amounts, keep on going. Everything up until this point was pretty standard for us for this month. However, in May, my husband and I did go on a vacation, and that was quite expensive. Honestly, a little bit more expensive than I was expecting. I did a whole video on social media breaking down just what was spent, but the entire vacation cost us $10,173. But prior to the vacation, like the couple days before, we did pick up some shopping and some items that we needed before we headed to the island, and that totaled out to be $1,922. I also had a hair appointment this month to get my extensions removed because I was getting some upcoming MRIs, and that hair appointment was $400. And to be clear, I did not get them removed at the appointment. I just got them like detangled because they were so matted from the vacation, so then I could remove them at home. We did have 2 tuition payments that hit our account this month for our daughter's school, and that totaled out to be $53.45. And then our kids' swim lessons was $220, and their tennis lessons were $320. That brings the grand total of everything spent to $29,765, which is a lot higher for a typical month, but if you take out vacation, it was pretty reasonable. You'll have to let me know in the comments below what type of budget videos you want to see on this channel, or if you have any questions that you want me to address in my next video. I think that the next video I'm going to make is going to be breaking down just our different accounts and how we organize our money in a long format. I've done it short form, but again, it's really hard to fit all of the information into a 90-second video. And I've gotten so many questions from you on social media about high yield savings accounts and how we plan for retirement and different things like that. So I will see you guys in my next video, but thanks for watching. Bye.